4, 3, 2.
Today, the Egyptian and Syrian armies launched an offensive against Israel.
Helen Mirren virtually disappears into the role of Israeli Prime Minister Golda Meir in the new film Golda, now in theaters. Now, you might find it strange that Mirren, who at age 78 still turns heads on the movie screen, has stepped into the role of the defiantly grandmotherly Meir. And even though it took more than 2 hours in the makeup chair each day to get the look just right, Israeli director Guy Nattiv told me there was no one else who could have played the part so convincingly, and that even Meir's grandson agreed.
The grandson, Gideon Meir, said to them that he sees Helen Mirren as his grandmother. When he looks at Helen Mirren, he sees Baba.
Yeah.
When I spoke to Helen, she told me that she was 29. She went to the kibbutz, in Kibbutz Ha'on in Israel, and she picked tomatoes. She toured the country from north to south.
Wow.
She fell in love with her Jewish boyfriend, and she slept on the beach and on a lot. She fell in love with the country, and since then she came, a lot to visit and was very vocal about it. And she played Jewish characters before. I mean, The Debt and Women in Gold.
Women in Gold.
So, for me as a filmmaker, she was so Jewish. She had the Jewish soul, the neshama. We call it neshume, that I was like, she feels like my mother. She felt like my mother in a way. And that's why when she met me, I said, she told me, look, I give her a lot of credit. She said, you can take any Israeli actress you want. I'm not going to be insulted. I said, you are so right for this role.
Among the many pleasures of Golda is another veteran star's surprising performance. Liev Schreiber turns up as none other than Henry Kissinger, Golda's most ardent supporter on the world scene. Schreiber, long a big-screen heartthrob himself, adopts Kissinger's gravelly voice and characteristic slouch as, over Golda's kitchen table, the two try to find agreement over how to douse the Middle East powder keg.
Israel's long-term interests will not be served by a fracturing of our relationship, Golda. Sadat has already agreed to the terms of the ceasefire.
Oh, of course he has. He's on the brink of defeat. It will give him a chance to regroup. You are the only person in the world who could possibly understand what I'm going through.
Yes, I know how you feel, but we need a ceasefire.
Golda, starring Helen Mirren and Liev Schreiber and directed by Guy Nattiv, is in theaters now. For the Saturday Evening Post and Movies for the Rest of Us, I'm Bill Newcott.